Good afternoon, everybody. The road to the ball. And I ain't talking about dancing. I'm talking about, obviously, the best African league that is pretty much available to you right now. Angelo Tsagarakis, your host. We are in the final phase of this qualifying tournament, and right now it's going to be all about Ahli and mighty Barrolle that will battle to move on to the next round. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup. The squad from Lebanon will match up with a very athletic Liberian squad. Who's your favorite? I don't have one, but I'm looking forward to see this matchup. We see our three referees, Tonton Banza, Youssouf Maïga, and Caleb Ahmed. Could have done this broadcast in French, decided to do it in English just to make sure that we get more people involved in this broadcast. So as we're finishing up the team's introductions, you better get comfortable. We're going to be right with you. In just 1 minute, we'll be going on. Mighty Barrolle from Liberia against Ahli. Trying to say it the best way I can, and I'm sorry if I'm chopping it up. I'm going to get better as every minute go by. And you gotta love the energy from Mighty Barrolle. A lot of unity on that roster. It's gonna be interesting to see who can impose its will, its identity. We are not in the Elite 16 of the West Division of the qualifying tournaments for the ball. And don't go anywhere. Right after this game, we'll have Spintex Knights from Ghana against Kachi Sport Academy from Cameroon. We got 4 games for you today. 4. So I hope that you're hungry for basketball, because I surely am. I don't know what the delay is exactly. We're a few minutes late. The guys are coming. We got for Mighty Barrolle, Jean Davids. If I'm not mistaken, we also have Abraham Petors. So let's get it started. And the first ball for Ahli. Ball in the hands of Nassim Badrouche. First three-pointer, top of the key. It's going to be a little bit short, and right away you can see Mighty Carol trying to bring up the pace. It's all about transition. Obviously, most of the African teams are playing a different breed of basketball. It's going to be high-paced. It's obviously going to be a very athletic kind of game. So you got to pay attention. You got more size. And this size right there is obviously going to be capitalized on inside with Cavill Big B Williams, who's towering at 6'11". 2 meters 11. Let's get the first buckets and first points for Ahli. The tie game. Good hustle. Chibuzo Joseph Joku ties it up. Long range, bang, bang. If you can get the pace going early, gonna like that. All about the scoring, baby. Obviously, we still want to have some defense. We still want the game to be competitive. There you go, the scoreboard showing up. Nice cross, the floater. You got to float it up, because you know they got some size inside. But it doesn't matter when you got skills. By himself. Tries to draw the foul, but he misses. Anthony Surprise Quadri. Right away, first intention, getting the bucket. Nice touch from the 3. It drops in, easy money. Kevin Marquis Murphy propels. After a first much needed timeout, let's see now if mighty Barrolle can respond quick. Ahli from Liberia. Libya, forgive me, Liberia. LBR is Liberia. LBA is Libya. It's a wide open shot. He had the extra pass and he blows the layup completely. You got to finish your dessert if you decide not to give it up to your teammate wide open in the corner. You better make sure. Abraham Pitors misses. Nice little execution for wide open lay. Nice hezzy. No touch, but the foul drawn. It's all about the hips. How can you shift? How can you freeze up the defender? Free throw dropping in. Ryan Matthew Nyangbe, and using strength and position inside. And you can see the frustration on Joku. Joku wanted to have a better protection of the paint. More help probably. Gonna need it, that's for sure, when you're matched up with a Big B Williams. Big B Williams getting the friendly touch on the free throw. Back to an 8-point lead. Long range, not the best of shots right there. And Ahli is simply playing better basketball right now. Extra pass, good patience, the ball is moving. Look at this. Playing with their food. Oh yeah, Ahli doing a great job moving the ball around, punishing the lapses on defense. So much better brand of basketball being played right now by Ahli. Libyan team. The extra pass for wide open three in the corner. The unselfishness being contagious right now. Ahli just having a day. Deng Angok Yak Deng just launches it and punishes. And the poor ball movement for mighty Barrolle. You need to make sure that you don't provide too many opportunities for Ahli to transition back and add up to what is already a painful disadvantage. Down 13 in just half a quarter. And Deng did not take his time on the offensive board. Good hands. That's how you translate great defense into better offense. The patience, the court awareness, making sure he doesn't get caught by the transition defense. And just like that, Barrolle gives it up to the one and only Big B. Williams. And now he's just flooding all around. 23-6. If Mighty Barrolle does not react real quick, the game is about to be very ugly for the Liberian squad. That would be a good way to respond, attack the gap, and finish strong at the cup. Anthony Surprise Quadri finally gets something going for Mighty Barrolle. But defensively, I'm not going to talk about poor effort, but there's probably poor execution on the coverage. And Mighty Barrolle is simply suffering. They cannot keep up. Oh, not in his house. And look at the court awareness once again, putting on a show. Are you kidding me? Barrolle with the nicest assist of the game. Back-to-back dimes. Easy dunk on the fast break. And you know what we say, when it rains, it pours. Going for a third assist in a row. He surely gets it to go. And when your teammates are shooting the lights out, things get quite easier, doesn't it? Man, what a first quarter. Kevin Murphy will try to push it up again, draws the foul after his three-point bucket. Mighty Barrolle, not quite mighty today, or maybe simply facing a mightier opponent. Already 30 points scored. We're on a crazy scoring pace. We know the ball is related to the league, but come on now. The league pace right now. Ooh, wee. Kevin Murphy with the sweetness. Fade away, great body control. And I think there's a problem on the game clock. Hopefully it's going to be resolved very soon. Fast break city and another assist. Oh, I'm going to have to start counting because Nassim Barrolle is simply putting on a show. Pushes the ball up, gives great pace to his team, and obviously there's the talent around him that provides great efficiency. Close to the cup. From the outside, Mighty Barrolle simply outmatched right now. Too much talent. Kevin Murphy, dang. And obviously Cavell, Big B. Williams. Ooh, the move was pretty good, but not gonna fool him again. Big B. Williams said, I've had enough of your shenanigans. Can't be spinning around me like this all day. 26-point lead. Lord. We're getting close to the end of the first quarter. Not a lot of whistles, but obviously the pace helps for the game to stay fluid. And I want to say also the poor defense, enabling many open looks and many easy opportunities for Ahli to bump up the lead and run the score up. It's the Elite 16. You have to play with a sense of urgency. 0 for 2 for Badrouche. Unexpected, but it happened. Great defense. Locking up. And the quarterback pass. You got to catch this, buddy. Unfortunate. Ahmed Abdouallah could not secure the ball, and Nassim Badrouche is going to get some well-deserved rest. The rotation can come in. So we're going to have, in the next 3 days, 4 games a day. It's the Elite 16. So Al-Ahli Tripoli from Libya facing up Mighty Barrolle to open up the day. Then we'll have Spintex Knights from Ghana against Kachi Sport Academy. And we have the ASB Show Sport against Moanda from Gabon. Abidjan. We match up as we see finally some kind of efficiency from the outside from Mighty Barrolle. But when you're starting off trailing by more than 20 after 10 minutes, things don't look too good, do they? But you got to keep playing. Could we have an historical comeback? Why not? Even though it's not to be expected when you see the way Al-Ahli is playing. Well-coached team. Very disciplined. The ball moves around. No one hugging up the ball. And a lot of talent and size in the paint to hit Mighty Barrolle where it hurts. 36 points in the first quarter. I do believe that this last layup will count. I do need the confirmation. Yes, I do have confirmation now. Keeping up with the schedule, as I mentioned, third game of the day will be ASB Show Sport from the Democratic Republic of Congo, matched up with Moanda from Gabon and Abidjan Basket Club from Ivory Coast. We'll meet up with the Malian Stade Malien de Bamako. Then you mix it up and everybody plays everybody. You got 4 teams, 3 games, a whole lot of action. And obviously you want to start off your Elite 16 in the best of ways. Being down 20-some after the first quarter is not the best way to start off that stage of the competition. Once again, there's a problem with the game clock, but the right-hand side, it's clean. So on the left-hand side, it's not. On the right-hand side, it is clean. But I don't know if it's as clean as this long-range dagger. Once again, Ahli Tripoli just going to work. That's just a poor shot selection right here. Completely forced. Omar Samba needs to do a much better job. That's a good take. The pass was a little bit late, but the take is good on the baseline. Brian Matthew Nyamge with the assist to Anthony Quadri. Good active hands. Forcing the turnover. We are in Abidjan, in Ivory Coast. And the shot rims out. Starting off the second quarter. Mighty Barrolle. It's a little bit more pace, a little bit more looseness on the execution. Euro stepping his way, but getting caught by Patrol. Nice recovery from Waji Dawo. And on the other hand, after the quarterback pass, finishing at the cup and doing so efficiently, Ahmed Abdullah, to say it the proper way. So right now we're dealing with a one-way street, guys. And Ahli Tripoli is clearly trying to start off the Elite 16 with a bang. There is no reason to slow down or take the foot off the gas pedal. You want to make sure that you maximize the point difference, especially in a 14 bracket, playing a round robin type of setup. You want to make sure that you get to the semis with the best possible matchup. And obviously, once you get to the knockout round, everything is reset. You can forget about the pool games. For example, the team that you're beating badly the way Tripoli is doing right now against Mighty Barrolle doesn't mean that it will be the same score or the same fate if they were to meet up in the semi. We shall see. We got 3 days to figure out what kind of game and what kind of potential each squad has. Nice kick out pass, trying to go for the step back. The first shot would have been a better shot. Dang was open on that little kick out, but he elected to take it, drive it, and take a much harder shot. That's an open look, and that's a made basket. Nice shot, buddy. Quadri. As we see, man, he shot beyond the coaching spot. You see the line that you see where the coach is standing? He launched it from over there. Are you kidding me? Long, long range. Mayo thinking about launching another one. Amayo thinking about launching another one, and he does so successfully. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? That's just not fair. 3 steps inside half court. And our boy right here is just launching dagger after dagger. Trying to bump the lead up to 30. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. You got to give people some hope. I'm just kidding. You don't. You got to be merciless when you play basketball. Nice. The dive. Ball movement is still good. Good recognition of the size advantage. The dive from Dang. And the good pass from Abdullah. A very pleasant game proposed by Ahli Tripoli. And luckily the ball bounced and got in the hands of Nyangbe, but defensively, Mighty Barrolle needs to do a much better job. Bravo, minimizing dribbles. That was a good move. But, lacking the finishing touches on that one. Abdullah not rewarding the great ball movement, and that's not a good shot. Mighty Barrolle in trouble. Defensively, Mighty Barrolle is completely out of sync. The rotations are not very harmonious. You do see some hustle, but it's not the smartest hustle, as players are committing to opponents without having the backup or the rotation ready. And this just adds up. We're getting mighty close to a 30-point lead. The game has got out of hands for Mighty Barrolle early in this game, but it's not about to change anytime soon from what I'm seeing. And the coaching staff is going to have a hard time Ahli is just partying it up. Great way to start off the day. We are on the pace of 120 points scored and beyond. If they can manage to keep up with the good work for 40 minutes. It's a nice driving kick. The little mid-range. Good pull-up. But the transition defense completely gone. How is it possible that Joku, who was the one that shot the ball in the short corner, is the first one back? Mighty Barrolle needs to go back to do its homework defensively, and the responsibility is shared by all players right now. They need to do a much better job if they want to have any chance, not only to come back in this game, but to win any game in this competition. In the Elite 16 of the West Division, roll to the ball. And Ahli is clearly looking good. But my question is, are they looking good, or is Mighty Barrolle looking bad? And we're going to have 3 days to figure out which one it is. Copy-pasting the baseline pull-up. And he's not going to make it. And once again, the transition defense. How can Joku be the first one back as he's the one shooting in the corner? I'll mention it again, and I'll keep mentioning it, guys. It's the player and coach in me speaking to you guys, sharing some insight. Don't hesitate to hit me up on social media if you want to talk over some points. If you have questions, I'd be more than happy to interact with you live. And that's a good shot in transition. The rebound, good presence. El Mansouri using his length. El Mansouri, 2 meters 05. She's a solid 6'9", 6'10" frame. I think 205 is more like 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was born in the metric system, so inches and feet and pounds and all that good stuff always is a little bit awkward or weird for me. That's a nice little floater right here. Gotta give love when love is deserved, because this man right here, Anthony Surprise Quadri, has been the only bright spot offensively for Mighty Barrolle. Fast break city. And add 2 to the personal count of Quadri. If Mighty Barrolle can come up with a few more of those defensive stops, they could have an opportunity to try to get under the 20-point deficit that is theirs at this point of this game. And we are in the last minute of this game. Very, very liquid first half. I hope you see what I mean when I say liquid. The game just flows, very little whistles. But when you play very little defense, that's what happens. Getting no love, trying to shoot over the long arms of Big B. Williams. Long range right before the expiration of the game clock. That hurts. Kevin Marquise Murphy bumps the scoring outing to 56. Wow, 25-point lead after a quick first half. Everything flew by. So we're gonna be back with you guys in less than 15 minutes. So don't go far. And we'll see the second half of this first game of the Elite 16 in the West Division of the qualifiers to the ball out here in Abidjan. And we're almost back, a little bit over 2 minutes before the start of the second half. So stay put, don't go anywhere. We got another 20 minutes of action in this first game of the Elite 16 in the West Division. On the road to B.A.L qualifiers out here in Abidjan. We are in the Palais des Sports de Tricheville. Ahli from Libya facing Mighty Barrolle from Liberia. And the second half is finally ready to go. 14 seconds away. The first half went by quite fast. Obviously, defensively, Mighty Barrolle has been in much trouble. They need to do a much better job if they want to have any chance to make this game interesting. Obviously, the probability is not the highest, but we've seen crazier comebacks, guys, in basketball. So until we know, we don't know. But one thing that we do know is that Cavell, Big Bill Williams, is just too strong to handle for Mighty Barrolle. Not enough bumping, not enough helping. Mid-range, not bad from Omar Samba. But the transition defense is in trouble. Mighty Barrolle almost gave up another open three in the corner. And that's a silly turnover. 2-on-1 situation, easy lay for Nassim Badrouche. And the free throw, good to go for John Davids. Transition, that's a good pass, but you got to finish your breakfast. Good thing that you had to follow up right there. The miss from Joku. But Omar Samba, being his brother's keeper, gets the board and dunks it home. Turnover from Mohamed Sadi. And you need to do a better job, buddy. That's unfortunate. Omar Samba blows the transition layup. Could potentially give a 4-0 run to Mighty Barrolle. But none of that is happening. And Mohamed Sadi gets the ball back, gives it up. That was a good shot. The little snake. And that's a good patient move right there. Tyree Crump gets the bucket. And going under the screen, Mohamed Sadi saw daylight, thought about, why not me? And once again, another silly turnover from Omar Samba in transition. And Mohamed Sadi give it up inside. That was a nice pass, but finishing touch and the efficiency lacking on that footwork. Nice defense. The ball earned back. Holding his ground, not committing a foul. The long arms of Dang Dang doing the job against Joku. Wide open look. Rotation nowhere to be found, but the shot way too flat and short to have any chance to get in. Off target. A good hustle. Unfortunately for Mighty Barrolle, Big B Williams is just too strong, too tall, and that's going to be an and one. Kevin Murphy keeps up with the good work. Kevin Murphy has played in Ahli, Cosmo, in the West Asia League and the Gulf League, performing quite well. So he's known on this side of the pond. Wide open look. Badrouche off target. So obviously offensively, Ahli has slowed down a little bit, and defensively the intensity has dropped off as well, which gives Mighty Barrolle an opportunity to find some rhythm. The lead has been cut down to 22, and that's another silly turnover, unforced error, 2-on-1. You got to convert. 3-on-1. And even though there's a pair of free throws right here coming up for Omar Samba, could have done a better job to give a bit more pace to that fast break opportunity, particularly seeing that Ahli did not make the greatest effort. And it's something that is quite understandable at times when you get an easy lead. You're running the score up. I guess you're either thinking about saving up some energy or simply you're not thinking about the sense of urgency with which you started the game off. And Ahli still has quite a comfortable cushion, comfortable mattress that they can rely on in this game, but so you got to watch out. Omar Samba misses the first free throw. Misses the second. Ahli is committing a whole lot of silly turnovers in the second half so far. A little bit too relaxed. And that's obviously something that is not going to please Fouad Bouchakra, the head coach for this Ahli squad. He's assisted by Nabil Kabalan. Spin. Staying with it, putting way too much protein on that finishing touch. Quadri, who's been, oh, yes, sir. I was talking to you guys about Quadri being good, but how about this alley-oop right there? Dang, dang, in high altitude. The man with the infinite arms. Oh, yes. Great fast break, going for the back-to-back alley-oop. Man, that would have been incredible. I didn't even have time to talk about the nice block from behind from Kevin Murphy. Well, the pace of that third quarter, pretty nice, isn't it? And still no love from Mohamed Sadi on the outside. And defensively, Mighty Barrolle is simply making too many mental mistakes and breakdowns. How can Nassim Badrouche be so wide open in the paint? Those type of things will hurt you. Wide open look, top of the key. Yes, sir. Dang, dang, letting us know, hey, guys, I can shoot for sure. Don't just think about my long arms and athleticism with those alley-oops. I can shoot it as well. The rebound, dang, dang, not strong enough. Can't keep the leather. And the ball recovered by Mighty Barrolle. Chibuzo Joku hustles, earning possession back for his squad. The fadeaway is not going to drop for Omar Samba, and that would have been nice. $1 million take, 5-cent finish, and he makes up for it. Nice. If Mohamed Sadi won't make it, Badrouche with the good hands. Easy finish with the left. back to his 27-point lead. Being at the right place at the right time. Chibuzo Joseph Joku earns himself a pair of free throws. And the shot. Good idea. And Anthony Quadri, who's been quite active offensively for Mighty Barrolle, leading his team in scoring easily, getting close to 20, but you know who that man is. Dang Dang with the bang bang. Going right back to a 28-point lead. Anytime Mighty Barrolle is trying to do some, as we see Dang Dang pulling the chair on his opponent and forcing or creating a turnover. That's a poor pass from Badrouche. We didn't see too many of those since the beginning of this game from him. Quadri didn't go the first time. He stayed with it. Got his offensive board and bumping his stats up. And Mohamed Sadi, too careless with the ball, gives it right back to his opponents. And Anthony Quadri, who's having the best game of his competition so far. He was only averaging 4.5 points per game after 2 games in this event. Oh, no, no, no. Big B Williams. Told Nyangbe, what were you thinking, buddy? Not in the paint, not with me. Oh, and Big Bill Williams almost had another one. The Great Britain national team player. Absolutely dominating the paint, but this time, nice floater from Joku. Got the best of him, so he made up for it. Says, whatever you can give me, I can give you just the same, if not more. First intention three, off target. And that was an easy rebound. Young B. Keeps the lead around 25 for Ahli. And that's an easy take right through the middle. Good two-man action executed to perfection. And that's very poor transition defense on the other end. Dang dang. Trying to go block up high. Omar Samba couldn't and got dunked on. So that's the end of the third quarter. Obviously, Ahli is still comfortably in the lead. Each second that goes by brings the Libyan squad closer to its first win in the Elite 16. So far in this event, the Libyan squad is 2-0. And, as we see, Mighty Barrolle and Omar Samba inbound the ball before the start of the fourth quarter. Omar Samba has been leading Mighty Barrolle in scoring with 16 points per game. And we're going to have some zone defense. All right. Opportunity to prepare the next games, I guess. Because obviously they're leading comfortably. But at the end of the day, you also have to think about the rest of the competition. Drive, the kick, and the pass. The foul drawn by Nyangbe. Nyangbe thought about it. That's a good finish. Going two times. Joku is leading his team in rebounding in this competition. Over 10 rebounds per game, 10.5 to be quite exact. Finishing at the cup. Nyangbe, who brings Mighty Barrolle within 20 the first time in a long time. You got to look at the bright spot. Any opportunity you get. Nice two-man action. Extra pass, top of the key. No, sir. Ball skewing to the left. And you got to appreciate Yamge's aggressiveness, but you also need to make better decisions. Size advantage down low. Nice kick out in the corner. Joko going up too soft. There's no transition defense right here. 4 offensive players matched up with only 2 Mighty Barrolle players on the transition. It's not going to be enough. And we're going to see Ahmed Abdoualla on the free throw line. Abdoualla, who's been leading his team in rebounding as well. 9 rebounds per game. Very short. He gets his own miss. Dang, thought about it. Good ball movement and a nice little floater. Making it look easy. Mohamed Sadi. Silly turnover. Luckily for Mighty Barrolle. That's going to be a travel though. Quadri. Excuse me. Samba. Oh, it's not going to be travel. It's going to be a foul. So my apologies. I was expecting a travel call, but it's going to be an and-one. Free throw short for Samba. Dang. This time it's going to be a little bit off target. Crump, long distance. Crump, swishity swish. The elevation. But it's more than likely going to be too little too late unless we keep on seeing silly mental breakdowns from Ahli, giving the ball right back after just a few seconds, bringing the ball back to the other side. That would be absolutely insane. Defense, Big B Williams. Oh, man. Dang Angok Yak Dang. Remember that name. The good feed from Mohamed Sadi, but this man right here, Dang, with the bang, once again, just a different kind. And Omar Samba doing his best, but his best is simply not going to be enough. Another silly turnover by Sadi. An easy layup. Mohamed Sadi frustrated with himself. There's still over 6 minutes left in this game, and a 15-point lead is not impossible. Not at all. You do have the sensation that Ahli is a team that has enough talent and enough that has enough options to find a way to get back on a better rhythm, making better decisions offensively. We're seeing Mohamed Saadi turning the ball over a bit carelessly in the last few minutes, and I can only expect for Nassim Badrouche to get back on the court promptly to put some order in the house. But as you see, hope and faith in your own abilities rising a little bit for Mighty Barrolle. You just never know. 6 minutes is a whole lot of basketball left to play in this game. So Mohamed Saadi gives his coach's confidence right now. They're going to try to keep it simple. Give the ball up to this man, Kevin Murphy. Right out of the timeout, earning himself a trip to the free throw line. Mid-range, very short. Omar Samba. Nice extra pass. But Mohamed Saadi throws up an airplane, which did not land in the right city. Took the wrong route. Airballing. ISO mode at the 45 on the left. And he stepped out of bounds. Kind of losing sight of the spacing. And Kelvin Amayo turns it over. Crump knocks down the first free throw. A lot more free throws shot in this fourth quarter. Rhythm a lot more chopped up. Two-man action. Right place at the right time, staying opportunistic. Wajdi Dawo draws the foul, and we'll have a pair of free throws. Dawo goes 2 for 2. We're under 5 minutes to go. Down 16. Scoring is one aspect of a potential comeback, but you need to get the defensive stops to give yourself a chance. Can Mighty Barrolle figure it out? That's an awkward transition, but the ball got in the hands of the right man. Good ball movement. The extra pass. Wide open at the 45. Yes, sir. Kevin Murphy with another one. The man has been spectacular. Now that's a transition opportunity. Badrouche gives it up. The best passer of his team with 7 assists per game, exceeding his amount, exceeding his average in this tournament. I believe that's his 8th assist, if my count is correct. The man dissects the opponent's weaknesses. And you're going to tell me when you got Kevin Big B Williams running the floor, everything looks a lot easier. Back to a 22-point lead, and Mighty Barrolle is simply running out of time. Easy fast break, but trying to use the rim as protection. You do have to give enough touch on the glass. Good ball movement. Big B Williams took a while to come back defensively. That's wide open. The ball rims out. It wasn't a bad shot from Dawo. And another turnover before even reaching the half court. That's the easiest assist all game long for Badrouche. Wide open shot. Having to play 3 games in 3 days, you can see Kevin Murphy just walking up slowly. Maybe you start thinking about saving up some energy. Big B Williams, too flat on that trigger. And that's the easiest fast break you can run. Big B Williams by himself. So we're going to have a pair of substitutions for Mighty Barrolle. And the timeout requested Mighty B.A.L, coached by Asad Fadel and Jacobu Silvanus Istifanus. We are now inside the last 2 minutes of this game. Ahli scoring its way to an easy first win in this Elite 16. And Crump rushing a bit. Badrouche quarterbacking. Fortunately, ball went off a little bit too far. And that's a first intention trigger. John Davids knocks it down. Oh, and Davids just got shaken. One cross, two cross, and he disappeared defensively. Badrouche had the lane wide open. He dumped it off. First free throw is missed. El Mansouri will get another crack at it. Makes the second. We're going to be in the last possessions of this game. Young Bay all the way, dumps it up last second. Chibuzo Joseph Joku with the easy lay. That's a wide open look. The foul is drawn. How many seconds left in the game? I cannot quite see. The foul was on the pass attempt. So, if they were to bring up the camera a little bit more, I will tell you how many seconds is left. But I don't know yet. But I know that we're in the very last moments. Joku, nice move. Triggers the three. The shot was made. Couldn't quite tell with the net being up, so it's going to be an and one. Got to play until the very end. Mohsin Alakrimi with 2.2 seconds left in this game. So the shot did not go in. And he has 3 free throws, 1 for 2. And 1 for 3. Mansouri, they're not going to whistle the last foul. This game is over. 99-75. Mighty Barrolle is going to have to figure things out defensively if they want to have any shot at moving on in this competition. They're going to have another 2 games in this Elite 16 before the semifinals. Ahli looking pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do against Abidjan Basket Club, Kaji Sports, and Spintex Knights. Next game coming up is going to be Spintex Knights against Kaji Sport. Tip-off at 3:30 in under an hour, so don't go far because we'll be right back. Angelo Sagaraki signing out and signing back in very soon.